Welcome back, everyone. For this video, I'm going to be going over all of the things that I do while I'm listening to my audiobooks. So first up, that's probably the most relatable one. If you're not like a housewife, I am not a full-time housewife. Okay. I do work part-time. And when I am working, I cannot listen to, Audible. I don't listen to Audible ever. I can't listen to audiobooks. So just a little side note, I am a surgical technology instructor. So I teach surgical technology classes. So I obviously cannot be listening to audiobooks while I'm teaching. That would just be very distracting. I wish I could do that. That would be pretty cool to like absorb the book while I was teaching something else, but it's not possible, at least for me. So when I am going to and from my job, I can listen to my audiobook. So my job, when I go in person, and I typically don't, I usually work from home. But when I am commuting to work, it's a 2-hour drive there and then a 2-hour drive home. So that is the 4 hours of my day that I can be listening to an audiobook. And that's kind of what started me on this whole like audiobook trend for myself. That drive was getting really boring just listening to music. So I was getting really immersed in like worlds when I was listening to my audiobooks in the car. So that was great. And that being said, like if I drive anywhere, I usually turn on an audiobook, even if it's like a 5-minute like drugstore run down the street. I can shop listening to my audiobooks. I pop my little AirPods in, and I can go shopping. That's sometimes difficult for me because when I go shopping, I'm like in the zone and I need to get like the right things. You know, I'm trying to save some money. I'm trying to like be really careful what I'm shopping, what I'm buying when I'm shopping. That's what I meant. So you can do that. But inside of the home, I do a million different things while I'm listening to audiobooks. So most of them involve cleaning or like sorting of sorts, but I'm going to go into detail. So first of all, when you're vacuuming your house, you can definitely listen to an audiobook. You pop those AirPods in, you will barely even hear the vacuum, and you'll hear the entirety of the story. It makes it so much more fun. Another, kind of time suck for me is doing the dishes, with a 2.5-year-old who is definitely a picky eater. We have dishes all over the place of foods that he liked yesterday that he doesn't like today. Love him to death. It's very frustrating coming from me, who's somebody when I was a little kid, I liked almost all foods. So it's a little bit of a struggle. I'm trying not to make it a big deal. But yeah, there's dishes all over the place. I do a lot of dishes, and I live in an apartment building that does not have a dishwasher. So I do those